You guys worked with some great names in the past. One person that I would love for you to share about is your collaboration with Vaughn Benjamin, who passed away, and that's someone that I would love to just have on the program just to talk with. But you guys got a chance to just collaborate with him.
Vaughn talks for a long time.
Yeah, he'll
Oh
sit down
man,
4 hours.
And it's 4 hours seems like 10 minutes when you're chatting with that guy, because he's such a deep ancient soul.
oh man,
Evolved my consciousness in ways that I can't really describe with words. And I've never been in the presence of somebody with that energy field before. He was a very special life, and somebody that I know for a fact could never be duplicated.
oh yeah,
And his what got him there was his everlasting devotion to the Most High, and whatever you see that as, and whoever you see that to be within yourself. And so he started to get intuitions at a very young age, and visions at a very young age to do what he did, and he followed his path all the way to the end, loving Jah.
Right.
And everything he spoke, everything he did, everything he emanated was of that frequency and in accordance with his highest self.
Yeah, and it's not that he started that way and just was that way. That was his goal.
Yeah.
So it's like,
You have to aim.
It's not an inaccessible reality for any of us.
Exactly.
It's like, we are human. We do have faults. We do have weaknesses, and we do have things to overcome. That's why we're here. But it's understanding our trajectory is based on where we focus. And that's what Vaughn gave us the ability to do. He gave us an example of someone who is doing that actively.
Yeah.
And in the beginning, I was like, how does this guy even exist? I don't understand how you can be the way that he is. I don't get it. It's like he's an alien or something, But as the years went by and we had sat with him multiple times, done collaborations with him, and really just the focus of intent through our music to have that type of resonance in the collective heart of reggae music.
Mm-hmm.
And to be shown to us that these things are possible to all men that want to strive to know themselves, to know God. To know yourself is to know God. And one of my favorite lines of his is lose everything to know God, lose everything to know Jah. So it's really the shedding of yourself, of what you think that you are, which allows you to become more enmeshed with the frequency of all that is, which is what God energy is. Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
He has so much music out. I mean, the thing is, he's still coming out with new music.
Bro, it was like when I was a kid, a kid. I mean, 15 years ago. I suppose I was a kid. He already had 40 albums out. I think he had 72 by the time of his passing. He's probably at like 78 at this point.
Yeah.
And so we were as fans, I didn't know how we could reach that level of prolificness.
Yeah.
But as you start to move in the ways in which you know yourself, you start to realize that not only is possible, but that record could even be beaten.
Mm-hmm.
And you start to see the potential for your own human evolution through that. It was like a bar that was set so high in the direction of which I was aiming that it helped pull me up. And so I'm forever grateful to Vaughn just for pulling me up. That's a thing. I've also realized that, as an artist that comes before, as an elder pulls you up, you must pull others up. And so when you see somebody that has that fire within, you help them as well. And that's how it all gets paid back.